Black Scout Survival OTF Contingency, guys. You might remember me talking about this knife in some of the previous videos. There's been a couple of other videos but talked about how great of a reliable knife that this has been. Well, guys, guess what? It finally broke on me. Like all OTF knives, I have yet to have one that has not gave out on me in some time. Now, I will say I put this knife through its paces and it has lasted a lot. And I could probably fix it if I really wanted to, because it has to do with the retention and the springs and everything else inside of this knife. And it's the same problems that I've had out of my other OTF knives. As you guys can see, it's supposed to retract right here whenever you pull that back, but it will not. The blade is loose, and if you take it down, like right here, and hit it on a hard surface, it's loose. And it just stays loose that way. Now, it will lock back down in there now whenever you let it go back. But the blade itself will not stay out. See, it won't lock back in there hardly at all. You can have it go back down. Now it is locked back down in there. But OTF knives, this is the problem. This is why I really don't like them that much. And I told you guys the Black Scout Survival, OTF Contingency, like what I'm holding in my hands right here, that it was a great little knife, and it is. Honestly, for the price point and the quality, it's a great OTF knife if you're not going to be super hard on it. So this is a up-to-date review on this knife. I use it a lot at work for just opening things and just doing other things, and of course in the survival era and things that we've been doing, it's been put through its paces a lot. And I will say that it is something that more people need to realize about OTF knives. They're not the most ideal thing. I prefer a good old-fashioned fixed blade or a good old-fashioned pocket folder myself. But as far as defense goes, these OTF knives are great about that. And as you guys can see, it'll still deploy with the push of a button. But I have yet to see about getting this knife fixed. But I will say that when I do go to get it fixed, I know Bass Pro has got a great knife smith up there, and he could probably fix it for me and everything. But for a knife, even at this price point, you shouldn't be having these issues. Now, I will say that it also, some of them are made better than others, even if it's the same knife. That happens with everything. Products tend to be better, and some of them are worse, even though if they're made by the same manufacturer, come out of the same factory, come out of being made by the same people. That is the thing about particular products, especially knives. Like Ontario Knife Company has now switched hands, so they say the quality has really gone downhill, and I wouldn't doubt it at all, because that's what happens whenever you have a company like them acquired by a bigger company, or if a company goes bankrupt and acquire them. Well, people recognize the name, but then it goes down. And I'm not saying anything against Black Scout Survival. The products have been great up to this point. I own some other products by him, but I'm just giving you guys the update on this video right here at the OTF, Contingency that was heavily advertised back then, and he continues to come out with new products. But just beware, if you're buying an OTF knife, even if it's a higher quality one like this one, they will do the same thing eventually. And there's a lot of things to do that, and really, people make the mistake. I've seen people do this. They'll take it and they'll deploy it into a hard surface, like a tree or something, though, just to see what it'll do. Well, that screws up the inside of these knives as well. So you gotta be cautious about those types of things. You gotta be cautious about a lot of different things, though, guys, with these particular types of knives. At the end of the day, though, guys, go out, buy what suits you, try them out. I would still suggest, if you're just going to carry it for self-defense and you're not going to deploy it a whole lot, this is still a great little knife. Has a DNA collector there on the end, and it does have the dual switches that you can actually use right there for that. There's your dual switches. So, at the end of the day, though, guys, self-defense tool, great self-defense tool, just not made for somebody like me that is super hard on their equipment and really puts it through its paces to really test it out and see what's going on. But ideal for somebody that if you're looking at carrying a knife, OTF, quick deployment, it has that thumb ring right there that you can use to pull it out of your pocket. The clip actually came off of mine. Make sure that you're keeping those screws tight on there, because that happens with all kinds of knives, and it's happened with everything that I've had those clips always end up coming off because those screws, they're very small, very hard to find a screwdriver for. Either that or that clip on that knife will get caught on something and it'll bend out, and then it'll eventually end up coming off, or the knife will just end up coming out of your pocket and getting pulled out by something. So beware of all that stuff though, guys. Hope you guys are doing well out there, and hope you guys don't take anything negatively that I said in this video about this knife. Again, great knife. It's still at a great price. Black Scout Survival, check them out. Contingency, OTF, Black Scout Survival. At the end of the day though, guys, I'm not endorsed by him. I don't even know Jack personally. I am saying though that I will give you guys the most honest reviews on all this stuff, and just like I always say, I'm honest about everything that I say on this channel. God bless each and every one of you guys, and at the end of the day, guys, I always say, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. God bless each and every one of you, and we'll see you down the road.